The Lord explains, you choose freely to live like a devil or an angel. Someone from the crowd, who knew the scriptures well, said, Lord and Master, among us there are many who have heard your teaching and have seen your many signs and have admired them. So we have come to say, if this man, with all his never-before-seen wisdom and clearly visible power and might, entirely equal to that of God, to which even the rigid death must bow, is still not the promised Messiah, then we ask ourselves if the true Messiah, if ever he were to come, would be able to perform even greater signs. We do not and will not believe that. For a man who, without any help but only with his word, heals the worst sicknesses, replaces lost limbs, as we have seen near Bethlehem, brings those who have passed on back to life, who rules over the winds and storms, and who makes his will known to the sun, the moon, and all the stars, is a god and no more a man. You see, Lord and Master, this we say amongst ourselves regularly, and therefore we also believe that you are not only one of the greatest of all prophets, but are truly the Lord himself. You might have a body, just like we do, but within you is hidden the fullness of the divinity, and your words and deeds are witnesses of its wonderful existence within you. This we do firmly believe, and we will no longer allow ourselves to be deceived by those terrible tyrants of the temple. We have a request for you, O Lord. Curtail your holy patience, and place your incorrigible enemies completely and utterly beneath your footstool, and chastise them with the rod, which they have deserved for so long already. Said I, if you truly believe in me, then you must not attempt to anticipate my wisdom, which guides and settles all things in the world. Instead, you must unite your patience with mine and think. In this world, where the freedom of life is being tested, order is once and for all times such that every man may do as he wishes. For only by the complete freedom of will can he fight for the eternal life of his soul. Because he has a free will, he also has proper reason and a free intellect, with which he may distinguish and evaluate all that which is good and true, and he may also act accordingly, for the powers have been given to him abundantly. When man distinguishes that which is good and true, but still voluntarily acts contrary to it, he is building his own judgment and his own hell, and is therefore already a devil here on earth. Behold, that is the punishment man grants himself, without me willing it. And so, do not busy yourself with my great patience and my love for men, be they good or evil. I only warn them should they go astray, for despite my omnipotence, I cannot take hold of them and bring them back to the right path, because that would mean I take away their free will, which would be the same as taking away the very life of the soul and of the spirit within. Therefore, may everyone walk as it pleases him. It is more than enough for man to know the ways and the certain consequences that he may expect, be they good or bad. For every man who came to use his reason and his intellect knows the things which are right and good, according to the revelations from the heavens, and also that which is wrong and evil. The choice to act accordingly is completely up to his free will. If you truly understand this, then you must not complain about my patience and forbearance. For on this earth, which is a school for those who are to become true children of God, it must be this way, and cannot be otherwise. Yet where men are called to become spirits and beings entirely like God, their free will must conversely have the most boundless scope to shape themselves into the most perfect devil as well. Yet then, having only themselves to blame, they will be the most wretched bearers of what they have brought upon themselves through their own will. Therefore, I will not judge or punish anyone for their wicked deeds through my omnipotence, but rather they will be judged by themselves and by the immutable law of my eternal order, which has been made known to all through the light of the many revelations since the very beginning of human existence on this earth. Now that you have understood this, practice patience and cultivate within yourselves true compassion, not only for sick bodies, but even more so for the sick and blind souls of men. In this way, you will most easily and quickly attain true and complete likeness to God, and become like the angels in heaven.